Hello, Billy. Glad you were able to make it.
What are you so anxious to see me about, Dave?
Come up to my room where we can talk.
Wasn't that Billy Carson that just rode up?
Yeah. I wonder what he's got to do with it.
All right, Dave, what's it all about?
I've got a job for you, Billy.
A job? Have a heart. I thought you were a friend of mine.
I don't think to work too hard for your delicate constitution. Now, this map shows the route the railroad has decided upon.
Oh, it runs right through Red Rock, huh?
Mm-hmm.
It'll make Fuzzy happy.
Who's Fuzzy?
Fuzzy Jones, you remember, my old partner? The old Fuzz likes to be important. He's the big noise of that little one-horse town of Red Rock. The railroad going through there, it'll stop him.
We have to find someone we can trust to buy a rider one learns about the railroad. That's why I sent for you.
I'd like to help you, Dave, but I'm no good at dickering for land. Wait a minute.
See anyone?
No, but that doesn't mean that someone wasn't there.
Oh, I guess there's nothing to get excited about. Well, what do you say, Billy? Will you take the job?
It's kind of out of my line, Dave. I'm no good at horse trading. Hey, listen, I've got an idea. Fuzzy's the man that you want. He's honest, you can trust him. He's right there in the ground.
Sounds all right to me.
Old Fuzzy's sure going to be happy with that new job of his.
That's him. Go through his pockets and find the key to this satchel.
I don't know who killed Dave, but I think I know why. There was a map in this satchel. It isn't here now. I have a good idea where that murderer will be heading.
I suppose someone's found Hanley by this time.
Well, what if they have? He won't be able to tell who shot him. Well, boys, we hit the jackpot this time. We're moving right in on Red Rock. Come on.
Oh, this is the finest bath that I ever had. Ever since I was in puny Arizona, I figured that I'd always have a bath like that. What'd you do that for? I've always... Everybody come here!
Hold that.
Hey. Somebody come help me.
Get your hands on it.
Help. Somebody come help me.
Hang on here now. Don't let go.
Well,
Oh, these bathtubs are tricky things if you ain't used to them.
yeah, I found that out. It's the first time I ever been in one of these dead bird things, and hey, you're jerking my hair off. You used to it. Don't wring my arm out. I'll be all right.
As marshal of this town, I aim to keep it quiet and peaceable. Now break it up. Break it up.
Your charge was disturbing the peace and interfering with me and my work. And I know doggone well you're guilty. So I fine you $5.
But if...
That's up!
I didn't say anything.
Yeah, but you were going to. Now, give me the 5.
Have you got change for $10?
$10, Well, I made a mistake. The fine's $10. Now get out of here. Behave yourself. Next. Hey, you can't do that. Get back in the chair. Thanks. Next. I said next.
Hi, Fuzzy.
Hi, Clay. Sit down. You're next. How's everything?
Not bad. Make me beautiful, Fuzzy. I got some high-powered sparking to do.
That Babs Darcy can sure make a man give out with sparks. You know, I've been reading up on the marriage ceremony, hoping I'd have a chance to use it pretty soon.
You and me both. I got her past no to maybe. She kind of shies away from yes. Says Red Rock's kind of coming to life.
Yeah.
Some strangers bought Pop Turner's saloon, making a gambling house out of it.
Gambling house?
Yeah.
They can't do that without my say-so.
Well, where you going?
I'll be right back.
Well, what? Hey, Fuzzy, what about my haircut and shave?
Oh, take it easy. I'll be back in a minute.
Yeah, but I gotta...
Pack this stuff and get out of here. There ain't nobody opening a gambling place around here without my say-so.
You know, for a little man, you open your mouth too wide.
Yeah, when I open my mouth, I say something. When I say something, I mean it.
Don't you ever get tired of doing that?
No, this is my way of working up an appetite.
Well, that ought to take care of him.
What's the idea of busting in here like that?
Oh, I was just passing by, and your boys started to play a little rough. Haven't I seen you someplace before?
Well, it could be. Lots of people have seen me. I've been around.
I ain't made up my mind about you in this outfit, but I'm gonna think it over.
Yeah. Fuzzy can do some plenty high and fancy thinking when he wants to.
I imagine he can. We'll be open soon. Drop in if you feel lucky and give us a whirl.
I might do that.
Well, you gonna be a barber? Stop jumping around like a flea on a hot griddle?
Oh, keep your shirt on. I'm a busy man. Oh, I want you to meet a friend of mine, Billy Carson.
Howdy.
This is Clay Kincaid. He's a nice fellow, but flies off the handle a little too easy. I wonder if he's drowned. Hey, wake up. I said wake up. You're supposed to scrub yourself and get out. Not hang around here like a hippopotamus. The next time you take a bath, put your spurs on.
Well, you just said that on the spur of the moment, didn't you?
Say, Fuzz, what do you do in your spare time?
I'm a doctor.
You're a what?
Horse doctor.
Now, we've got to have this part of the Kincaid Ranch. That's the key to the whole valley.
Well, do we buy them out or run them off?
I don't know. I'll have to see how things work out.
I'm sure glad you happened along when you did. But what brings you out here to our neck of the woods?
Oh, I just dropped in, see what you had.
You're looking for excitement. Came to the wrong place.
Maybe I can stir up some of my own excitement. There's plenty sweet-smelling stuff you have here, Fuzz. Kind of different than what you find around the Brandon corral. Yeah. Some of the scenery is mighty easy on the eye.
Howdy, Miss Babs. I'm glad to see you.
Hello, Fuzzy. My horse lost a shoe. Would you fix it for me?
Well, now, I'm a pretty busy man. Even if I was twins, it wouldn't be enough of me. Maybe Billy could help us out. Hey, Billy. Miss Babs Dorsey, Billy Carson.
How do you do?
I'm glad to meet you.
I can do that job for you, Miss Babs. I'd be glad to.
Well, that's very kind of you. My horse is outside.
Goodbye, Fuzz.
Billy gives every female heart a flutter. When they look at him, they get a light in their eyes.
Very interesting.
Oh, don't worry about Billy. He'll never settle down. Well, they ain't worth a dime a dozen to him.
How do you know he won't change his mind?
He wouldn't do that to me. No.
You don't need all this range land. I'll give you a good price for it and the privilege of driving your cattle across it anytime you want to.
I told you before I'm not selling an acre. I don't need any cash.
Well, all right. That's the way you feel about it, that's the way it is. Say I'm open for business. Drop in anytime you feel lucky.
This is the boundary between our range and the Kincaid Ranch. Say, that's Clay Kincaid over there.
Who's that with him?
I don't know. He doesn't look familiar.
Hold it. Hold it. What's the idea? Starting a fight in front of a lady's no way to act.
I didn't know I had any quarrel with him. But it makes me sort of mad when he rides up on a horse and knocks me down.
You stay away from Babs. You're going to have plenty of quarrel with me.
I'll pick my own friends without asking for your permission.
I know all about him. He thinks he's a rip-snorting lady killer.
Who gave you that information?
From a guy that's known you for a long time. Fuzzy Jones.
Fuzzy. I'm going to have to wash his mouth out with some of his own shaving soap.
Don't get the idea that you're my boss. And I never want to see you again if you can't act like a gentleman. Would you mind taking me home?
Yes, ma'am, be glad to.
You know, a woman is just like a spirited horse. You can't handle them with a tight rein.
There you are. I think that'll be all right. And don't come around here anymore when I'm ready to close up.
Thanks, Fuzzy.
Hey!
Whose move?
It's your move. Now get out of here before I charge you room rent.
Well, all right.
I'm sorry, Fuzz. Working kind of late tonight, aren't you?
Yeah, and I'm closed up for the night. Hey, you've been hanging around Red Rock here for about a week. And I know you ain't doing it for your health. Now, what's on your mind?
Well, I'm looking for a murderer, Fuzz.
A murder?
Uh-huh. Expect to find him right here in Red Rock, too.
A murder in Red Rock? Oh my gosh. Hey, Fuzz! Hey, Fuzz, wait a minute, will you?
Hey, Fuzz, where you going?
I'm going to catch that murderer.
Now, you listen to me. Don't you make a move until I tell you what to do. You can mess things up by going off half-cocked worse than anybody I ever knew.
Yeah, but I'm the law in Red Rock.
Sure, and I bet the worst criminal you ever ran up against was a chicken thief.
Chicken thief?
That's right. You know, you're apt to find that things are going to be a lot different around here from now on.
Oh, you think so?
Yes, I think so.
How about you? You? All right, card.
Three your best.
Three, I'll take two.
Well, I open. Let's make it 100.
I'll call you. What do you got?
3 aces.
Looks like you're doing all right, Clay.
Maybe you don't know it, but I invented this game.
That's going to make it tough on me.
You, Jim.
Well, he gets it.
Billy, what are you going to have to drink?
Nothing right now, Fuzz.
Give me a big, tall, sarsaparilla.
Hey, Fuzz.
Hmm?
The murderer I'm looking for was in this room tonight.
How do you know?
Take it easy. He has a bad habit of breaking a match like that.
Yeah, but you can't hang a man on evidence like that.
Maybe not. And it's proof I'm on the right track. Keep your eyes open. I'm going to circulate.
Well, I didn't hear you knock.
Pardon me. It's quite a place you've opened up.
Yeah, I'm satisfied with it.
You know, I may be a little dumb, but whatever gave you the idea that a one-horse town like Red Rock could support the kind of a layout you've got here?
You know, I like to open up a place where there's no competition. And when the town grows, I'm sitting pretty.
Yeah, it sounds like good sense to me. And whatever gave you the idea that the town would grow?
I don't like to have people too curious about my business.
I'm sorry if I seem nosy. I didn't mean to be.
Your bet.
My last 50.
I'll see you. What do you got?
2 pair of aces up.
No good. 3-8.
Cleans me. Will you take my IOU?
You'll have to talk to Steve.
Well, I just dropped in to get acquainted. I'm going out and look some of the games over. Maybe I can take some of your money.
Well, you're welcome to try. That's what I'm here for.
Am I good for 500?
Why, sure. Just make out an IOU. Okay.
You know, I figured out a foolproof way of beating this game, but something's going wrong someplace.
Let's go. Let's Kincaid have 500.
Okay.
What's up, Steve? I think we'd better do something about Carson. He's showing too much curiosity about things that are none of his business.
Yeah, and I owe him something for nearly breaking my jaw.
Well, it's more than a broken jaw that I have in mind for him. Well, I don't like the interest he showed when he found one of these broken matches in front of the bar. He acted like it was important.
Give me another stack of chips there.
That'll cost you 25.
I got a call.
King high straight.
Hey, look, my luck's bad enough without you jinxing me. Go stand someplace else, will you?
There's no reason for you to act like that.
Tell me.
Now, you calm down, Clay Kincaid, or I'm going to put you in calaboose. I ain't having no fight in this town.
Well, keep this fellow away from me, then.
Have it that way if you like. Anybody's privileged to make a fool of themselves.
I said calm down. I ain't standing for no fighting.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if Kincaid turned out to be a lot of help to us.
You know, Fuzz, everything points to one man. I've got to find out whether Steve Landreau has a certain map in his possession.
Oh, why don't you ask him? Red Rock's always been a calm and peaceable place, and I aim to keep it that way. But I got a feeling that something's brewing. Oh. Howdy, Miss Babs.
Fuzzy, I'm worried about Clay. They tell me he's gambling like a crazy man and has already lost more than he can afford. Can't you do something?
Well, he's always been a stubborn cuss and wouldn't accept advice. Maybe if you talk to him.
I won't talk to him. Not until after he's apologized for the way he acted.
Well, maybe I can talk some sense into him. I'll try.
Oh, thanks, Fuzzy. I hope you can. Even if we're not friends anymore, I hate...
Back and think nothing of it.
Oh, never mind the sermon. We don't drag anyone in and make them play. And we can go out the door any time they feel like it. Hey! What'd you do? What'd you do?
Just never mind. The new soap, you know, is slippery. I dropped my razor down.
Oh.
Back here. Let me see.
Oh!
Don't wiggle around so much. I'll find it.
If you cut me with that razor and ruin my clothes, I'll blast you wide open. Take it.
Hey, now, don't wiggle around so much. You know, have it out. Just
You got it? Get it?
I got it.
Oh.
Hold still now. Hold still.
Take it easy now.
Yeah, I got it.
Don't you cut me.
There you are. Not a rip or a scratch.
Lucky for you.
Say. Hi, Billy. Hey, come over here. Sit down. You're next.
What happened to him, Fuzz?
Oh, I dropped my razor down the back of his neck, and when I went to fish it out, I sort of had an accident. Hey, will you stop hee-hawing like a half-witted burro? Maybe you'll tell me how you've been making out.
Not so good, Fuzz. Afraid I'm going to have to do a little job of burglarizing.
Burglarizing? Well, I can't stand for that. I've got to pull the law.
All right. I'll hide your marshal badge before I start.
Is that your idea of a joke? Well, I'll give you something to laugh about.
Now keep moving.
You've traveled a long ways to get yourself into trouble, mister.
You heard what I said. Calm down. There's no cause for all this.
I'm thinking different. Take a look at my coat.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was an accident.
He'll make it good.
He'd better, or I'll take it out of his hide.
You can give this back to your friend. Tell him he better be careful. He might get in a lot of trouble. Now go on, beat it.
You know, Craig Kincaid's been losing a lot of money lately.
I noticed that. Also noticed he was up against a lot of fancy dealing.
Why didn't you put him wise?
I had that in mind, but he wasn't what you'd call right friendly. How can you help a man when he's always swinging at your jaw all the time?
Hey, what's the matter? Don't you like our baths?
No, it's too lonesome in there. Hello, Kincaid. Did you come in to settle up?
Nope, not exactly.
What do you mean, not exactly?
I haven't that much cash on hand, but I'll make it good.
Well, you can settle the debt right now by deeding me that piece of property I wanted.
Not on your life. I'm not chopping up my ranch.
And I'm not in business to collect these autographs. I let you play on the cuff, and I expect you to pay off. You know, I have a way of taking care of a welcher.
Careful who you call a welcher. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll put that property up as security that you get your money.
That's fair enough. Suppose we put that in writing.
Okay with me.
And let's have the judge draw it up nice and legal.
Maybe you like it wrapped in pink ribbon.
I'll get along without the ribbon.
What do you mean you plan to do some burglarizing?
Well, Fuzz, whoever killed Dave Hanley stole a map from his grip. I have an idea I'll find that map in Steve Landreau's office.
Hiya, Babs.
You know the old saying, unlucky at cards, lucky in love. Doesn't seem to pan out in your case.
Yeah?
I hear that Billy Carson's got her eating right out of his hand.
I'm not interested in what you hear. Hey, Fuzzy, come here.
I wish I could start something sometime and not be bothered till I finish it. All right, I'm coming. What do you want?
Got a legal job for you.
Pardon me, Your Honor.
Now, all right. Who's done what to who?
I'm putting up part of my ranch for security for the money I owe Landreau.
Clay, are you in your right mind?
Look, I didn't ask you for your opinion. Just make out the papers. I hope this will keep you happy till my luck changes.
Thanks.
I wouldn't count too much in the change of luck if I were you.
Hey, calm yourself, Clay.
There won't be any gunplay, not just now. Look, you hung around long enough. Now it's time for you to move on.
That just happens to be your opinion.
I'm backing up my opinion. Now make tracks or eat smoke. If I see you around here tomorrow, start shooting.
Seems like you're going to be kept busy for a while.
Not very.
Hey, what are we going to do about Clay?
What do you expect me to do? He called the play.
Oh, I know Clay's hot-tempered and flies off the handle easy, but he's a nice fella.
A nice fella can kill you just as dead as anybody else.
You can go home, Gus. You two boys lock up. I'm leaving.
All right, good night, Steve.
Good night.
Don't let him get you, buddy. Don't let him get you. Don't shoot till you see a watch your eyes. Or we'll tear him limb from bushes.
Hey. Billy. Billy.
Hey, Billy, Billy, Billy. Oh, wow.
Did you hear anything?
No. And you better not drink any more of that stuff or you'll be seeing things.
Do you know who it was?
It was dark in here, and he moved too fast for me to get a good look at him.
What was he after?
I don't know.
What's the matter, boys? Been having trouble? I heard gunfire. Gee, they sure tore things up around here, didn't they?
You wouldn't be knowing anything about it, would you?
Me? Why should I know anything about it?
I'm asking you questions. You answer them. Maybe you thought I was fooling when I told you to keep your nose out of my business.
Could be that you're nervous about something and just imagine that I'm interested in your business.
You know, I could imagine that you had a very fatal accident.
And that would take a pretty strong imagination, because I've always been lucky about not having any accidents.
You could overplay your luck.
Hey. Who's doing all the shooting around here?
Shooting's all over, Fuzz. I guess we'd better be going.
We can't fool with Carson any longer. He's got to be put out of the way.
What you said, Kincaid's anxious to take the job off our hands.
Kincaid hasn't got a chance with Carson. Unless we help him. Hey, we might finish Kincaid at the same time. I've got the mortgage. You can take over the property just as soon as he's dead. Yeah, I'd like to know who was here and what he was after. Hey, maybe it was Kincaid.
You sure made a mess of things at the start.
You didn't have to jab a gun in my face.
I didn't know who it was. I left you here asleep.
Well, you should know whose face it is before you start poking guns into it. I nearly got myself all shot up trying to help you out and all for nothing.
You're wrong about that, Fuzz. Thanks to you, we did it the hard way. But I saw Landreau put a paper in his pocket. I'm sure it's the map I'm looking for.
Oh, why didn't we grab him then and there?
Because I didn't want to run into a gunfight with the odds against us. I'm going to take him alive. How about a shave?
This time of night?
Why not?
Oh, all right. Get in the chair.
You know, Landreau's going to be nervous about that map, Fuzz. He's going to keep it in his pocket. I'm going to wait my chance to get him alone, then sneak him out of town before his gang gets wise. I'll save a lot of bloodshed. Hey, Fuzz.
Yeah?
You know, I'm worried about Clay Kincaid. I don't want to hurt the crazy fool, and I don't want him taking pot shots at me. It's going to be your job to keep that fella out of town.
I reckon I can handle that all right. Hey, who's doing all the shooting?
I don't know, but whoever it was didn't stick around. Looks like we started something, Fuzz.
Was that good?
No, not very.
Now stand by. You know what to do. I'll get Kincaid and keep him here until Carson shows up. You'll run into something this time he's not looking for.
Hello, Miss Babs. How are you?
Just fine, thank you. Oh, are you leaving town?
Maybe. I might have a package to deliver to the sheriff in Rimrock.
Couldn't you send it by express?
Not very well. It's not that kind of a package.
You know, I never was engaged to Clay Kincaid. He had no right to act as though I belonged to him.
You can't Hang a man for hoping.
Well, some men seem to be afraid to hope for some reason or another.
Clay, you got to come with me and help me catch a rustler.
You must be dreaming. There hasn't been a rustler in this valley for 20 years.
No? Well, there may be. You can help me hunt, can't you?
Look, I don't want to play any games. I got serious business in town.
Oh.
I say you ain't going to town.
It's gonna take more than you to stop me.
Now, I'm going to sit right here until you promise me you'll go home and stay there.
Hey, what's going on? What's the idea?
Trying to keep me from going to town.
Well, I'm not surprised. Carson was saying that you talk big, but you wouldn't show up in town.
Yeah? He doesn't know how wrong he is.
I have to be leaving you now, Miss Babs. I got to see a man about a murder.
Carson, I warned you to get out of town.
Take it easy. You're being stampeded into making a fool of yourself.
You can't talk yourself out of this. Now get going.
Miss Babs, have you seen Clay?
Well, sure, he's in the saloon.
Oh, brother.
You worked yourself up into a lather, Kincaid, and all over nothing. And you're being played here for a sucker. I don't want any trouble with you. But I'm not going to let you stand in the way of a job I came here to do. is it, fella. This is gonna hang you.
What happened?
Well, he's been hit, but he'll be all right. I just sent for the doctor.
Oh, Clay. You hurt your bad.
Wait a minute, he's doing all right. You don't need any help.
Fuzzy, find the Kincaid mortgage. We'll cancel that debt. The deal was crooked. Come on, Fuzz, let's look for it. Come on, stop playing, will you? What happened to you?
Pardon me, are you wearing a necktie? Yeah. Clay Kincaid had a narrow escape, but the doc patched him up, and now he's just as good as new.
How's that?
No, that ain't it.
Huh? Well, I think I know what you want. You know, getting himself all shot up brought Babs and Clay back together again. But that ain't my way of courting. How you like that?
No, that ain't it. I guess you don't know what I want. I'll have to try some other place.
Two of the finest men that ever lived, and he don't like them.
Hey, Fuzz. Fuzz, come in here. No, you won't need that. Come on. Got a couple of customers for a marriage job, Fuzz.
No, well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Just a minute, I'll be right with you. Been hoping for this. Now, you're charged with intent to commit matrimony. Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
In order to obtain a chattel mortgage on a piece of property, you have to... Wrong book. You join hands.
Isn't this a cute way to finish a story?